Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we will see the top prospects competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA Draft. This is Kevin Harlan alongside my friend Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young prospects. What a throwdown there, man. Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Lillard gets the screen from Leonard. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Over Marshall. Lillard misses.
Well, I'm excited to watch Damian Lillard, the explosive rookie point guard out of Weber State. You know, his stock quickly rose last season as he upped his scoring to almost 25 points per game, leading the country. Scouts consider him the best point guard prospect in the draft.
He kicks it to Beal. Feeds it to Leonard. Robinson dishes to Leonard. Makes the lead pass. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Boy, I like the aggressiveness here, guys. Just powering it down that time.
And descended gradually as he lingered on the rim.
Yeah, you got to be careful, too, guys, because the referees will call a technical pretty easily on that play. He got away with it there.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
And Lillard's shooting ability, guys, will be highlighted in workouts. I mean, I think in a game like this, he'll try to make plays for others and show how he can run a team. That's been the question mark for him.
Marshall passes to James. And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Here's the Stars with the ball. Kicks it to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Robinson.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Robinson. Lillard with it. Pass to Robinson. Back and down. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the bucket.
Oh, you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Elites trailing. Marshall dishes to James. Over Robertson. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Here's Beal. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
His ticket to the NBA is his great scoring ability.
He's putting it on display, guys. Getting buckets right and left.
James, the pass to Waiters. Back to James. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Here's James. Goes straight up. The shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way. On offense, here are the Stars. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lillard misses. The Elites trail by 6. Here's Waiters. Rebound by the Stars. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lillard with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Leonard dishes to Lillard. Shoots from 14, and Davis pulls it down. And so, here are the Elites. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
The Elites shooting their first free throws of the game. Drummond's checked in for the Elites. Barnes comes in for Henson. Then for the Stars, Zeller comes in for Leonard. And it's Rivers in for Lillard. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Here's the Elites. They trail by 1. James, he's in at shooting guard. Terrence Jones out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for the Elites.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Marshall passes to James. Shoots over White. And that one's good. James. He's got 9. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Lillard. With the lead pass.
Oh, hammer time! We've seen a lot of big dunks in this one.
We sure have. Those young legs definitely lend themselves to highlight reel finishes.
And it's the Elites with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's Drummond missing.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's Rivers. The Elites pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the shot is good. James has got 4 this quarter.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well. Tell you what, Andre Drummond might be the most tantalizing prospect in the draft from a physical perspective. 6'11", 275 pounds, and he can really get off his feet.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
You know, that's a solid shot right there, Kevin. I mean, he's one of the better low-post finishers we'll see. And, you know, going back to Andre Drummond, guys, you know, it's really interesting that he wasn't always as dominant at UConn as his talent might suggest, but still, you know, with his potential and size, it's hard to imagine him sliding very far on draft day.
Here's Barnes. Gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Elite lead.
You know, when you talk about size and explosiveness, this guy's definitely got the goods.
And that's part of why he's so highly regarded. I mean, he can make plays that other people simply can't.
And Lillard kicks to Rivers. That's good. Rivers has got 8 points.
And he's certainly impressed with his play thus far.
Yeah, a chance here to make an impression with so many eyes on you, and he's risen to the occasion.
Davis is checked in for the Elites. Robinson's checked in for the Stars. James misses.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Rivers kicks to Robinson. Over Davis. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Rivers. 6 points for Robinson. James against Rivers. James dishes to Barnes. Marshall. Here's James. The Elites again can't hit it.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Rivers passes to Kid Gilchrist. Over Marshall. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Elites leading. James kicks to Marshall. That's good. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Robinson, that's good.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
James kicks to Marshall. Can't get it to go. And it's the Stars the other way. And oh, here we go. Lillard. Oh, my. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
The Stars trailing. Lillard dishes to Rivers. And the basket good. Rivers has got 10.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, they sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
Lillard, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense. He anticipates.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Elites lead.
48. The Stars. 44.
Welcome back in the first half in the books for the NBA Rookie Showcase. These young prospects still raring to go.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
On the court for the Stars. Thomas Robinson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard. And Davis gets it to go.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Stars trail by 6. Lillard, the pass to Beal. Gives him the lead pass. And Kidd-Gilchrist throws it down.
Went for the two-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep. No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Here's Marshall. Dishes it to James. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And stolen by James. He feeds it to Waiters. Now the feed to Henson. That one goes. Count. Henson's got 7 points in the game. And here we go with Damian Lillard. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He passes to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
5 seconds on the shot
Clock at 4. Here's Lillard.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He hasn't.
Now the pressure might be getting to him, but you know everybody's in the same boat here.
There's the pass to James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Check out the game for money. 15 points, and he's been credited with the steal today as well.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to have a defensive contribution that he can point to in the box score.